Hey guys, it's beautybylex here on YouTube 1101. Today I'm going to be showing you a drugstore makeup starting kit for if you're starting out with makeup and you need some help in the makeup department. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you what you will need and what's very affordable here in the drugstore that you can use. You don't need high-end whatsoever. So I know some people say that, but you don't. You can go to the drugstore and find anything really good to use on your face for every day. You absolutely don't need high-end makeup to have a beautiful face and just to have nice makeup. My whole makeup collection is basically drugstore, so I love me some drugstore products, and I think you will too. So if you guys want to see everything I planned out for a beginner's makeup drugstore starter kit, then please keep watching. The first thing you're going to want to do when you're applying your foundation is definitely prime. A primer is going to keep your makeup on all day or majority of the day, help it stick onto your skin and not move and not budge. It's also going to, if you have oily skin, it's going to prevent that. And the primer I recommend is the Rebel Fix and Perfects Pro Primer. It smooths, resurfaces, brightens, mattifies, and protects. This is really good for a primer. This is my everyday primer. I use it every single day when I don't want to use my more high-end stuff and I don't want to waste it. I tend to go for my more high-end stuff when I'm doing really special occasions, but for an everyday basis and for school, I definitely recommend this one. The next thing you're going to want to decide is if you want a BB cream or a foundation. I usually go for a BB cream in the summer just because it's more like a tinted moisturizer and it's not going to feel cakey or too heavy on your skin. But if you want to go for a BB cream, I really suggest the Garnier BB cream. It is absolutely amazing. I've been using this for almost about a year. This summer it will be a whole year since I've tried this out and loved it. This is the one for oily to combination skin, and I have the color light medium. The only bad problem about BB creams is that there isn't a large variety of color range, and with that you're probably gonna have to buy two BB creams and then mix them. That's the only sad part about BB creams, is that they don't have a large variety of colors. Now if you don't want a BB cream and you want something a little bit more high coverage, which I wish I knew about this foundation when I was a little bit younger and starting out with makeup, because when I was younger I did suffer from a lot of acne, actually all over my forehead, and I just didn't feel confident in my own skin. And what I really wanted to do is just cover it up, that way no one sees it. And I know it's kind of bad to say that, but I think if you use the right makeup it will help you, and it won't clog your pores or anything if you get the right foundation. And the foundation that I absolutely love is the Revlon Color Stay, and this is for 24 hours. I actually wore this on my prom day and I absolutely loved it. It lasts us all day, and it prevents you from getting oily or anything like that. So I highly recommend this foundation if you're looking for a foundation in the drugstore and you want something kind of high coverage. So I definitely recommend this one. And then for concealers, I definitely recommend getting a liquid concealer if you're planning to highlight under the eyes. I know that's more in an advanced makeup technique, but if you are planning to highlight under the eyes and you don't get a lot of sleep, I definitely recommend the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the color 15. This is I think one or two shades lighter than my natural skin tone, and what I do with this is put it underneath my eyes and blend it out, and it will brighten your eyes so much better than if you just use a concealer that matches your whole skin. Now after you're done applying your concealer, you're definitely going to want to set it, that way your foundation doesn't go anywhere and also your concealer doesn't go anywhere, and you don't want it creasing if you're putting concealer under your eyes. The powder that I recommend is the Rebel Stay Matte, and if you do have oily skin, I definitely recommend this because it is great for being in the drugstore and it's absolutely amazing. I just discovered this as well this summer and it saved me from getting oily. For eyeshadow primer, I definitely recommend something in the drugstore that is kind of color, because I know when we are younger we tend to have more of those veins in our eyelids, and the primer I recommend for your eyes is the e.l.f. I believe this is just the e.l.f. primer, and this is in the color Sheer. They sell this at Target, and I don't know where else you can get e.l.f., but I'm pretty sure it's at Target. Sometimes they have it at Walmart. It really just depends where in the country you live, but I definitely recommend this. This is definitely pretty comparable to the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I tend to go for this more than a primer potion because it is somewhat similar. It has this tint to it that's going to be like a concealer and primer in one, and you definitely want to prime your eyes. That way your eyeshadow lasts all day and doesn't crease. You don't want it setting into your crease and in your lines that you have on your eyelids. And for eyeshadows, I definitely recommend the Maybelline Eye Studios. They look like this. I have 4 of them that I know of. Some of them might be hiding in my makeup collection, but I have 4 of them here, and these are really, really good. I try to recommend these to everybody I know because they are so good. They definitely remind me of some Too Faced eyeshadows I own because they are just so buttery, so creamy, and really pigmented. The color payoff on these are really, really good. My favorite palette is Mad for Montaube, and it just looks like this. This is definitely more fall appropriate, but it's also good for every day. You can use the champagne color, or you can use this color that's kind of like Sidecar from the Naked palette, or you can just deepen it up with these dark colors on the end. And for eyeliners, I cannot recommend these enough. These are the Rimmel Scandal Eyes Cocoa Jaw pencils, and the ones that I have is in the color Nude and in the color Taupe. They do make a black one, and I'm not sure what other colors they have, but these are the 2 I have. And as you can tell, the Nude one I love much more than this one. And the mascara I recommend, and if you're subscribed to my channel, you already know what mascara I'm gonna say. This has been my all-time favorite since I started wearing makeup, and it's just my absolute favorite mascara. I have never tried a mascara so great, and I haven't switched to another mascara since I started wearing this one. And this is a L'Oreal Telescopic. It comes in a black packaging, and the color I have is in Blackest Black. This lengthens your eyelashes so much, and I definitely recommend it. This is what I have on my eyelashes today. I do like to pack on the mascara, but if you're just starting out with mascara, you only need a couple of coats of this and it will look just as amazing. For blush, I definitely recommend something that's going to go with every single look, and normally that's kind of hard to find in a blush, but Milani Blush and Luminoso, and it just looks like this. It's this really pretty peachy corally color, but it has this nice sheen to the cheeks, so it's going to give you that glow. And it's kind of shimmery, but it really just depends on how much you put on that you're going to see the shimmer. But this color is so beautiful. They also have a lighter pink one, which is the one I don't have, and that is the one that I would recommend to go with every single eye look you do. But this is just one of my favorites. And for lips, I definitely recommend something that's going to look more natural and not as dramatic. Lip butters, and these are the ones that I decided to pick out. I do have almost the whole collection. I was obsessed with these when I first started wearing makeup. I just like them because normally when you're a little bit younger, you do tend to have chapped lips, because I know when I was younger I didn't really apply that much chapstick, and I didn't know how important it was to moisturize your lips, and these are amazing for that. So that is it, and I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to let me know down below if I helped you, and if you already have some of these products in your makeup collection, let me know which ones you like, and let me know what new stuff out there in the drugstore they have. And yeah, if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, it will be linked down below. Also, if you guys would like to follow me on my social media and let you know a little bit more in my personal life, then I will have all my social media linked down below, and we can talk and be friends. And if you have any questions, I can definitely answer them on Twitter or Instagram or anywhere else you decide to follow me at or add me at. So that is it, and that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!